What's good? It's your boy Young Haas, live and direct. Right now, we about to get into an abbreviated segment of the PDR podcast. I got the ladies in here. Introduce yourselves.
It's Kush in the air.
It's your girl Priest.
And we wanted to come on because we was having an argument outside, and a debate about intimacy versus sex, and how the art of intimacy is lost nowadays or what have you. So, Priest, I'm gonna go to you first or whatever, so you could break that down, what have you, because you made it clear that you're more of an intimate person or what have you. And Auntie, you seem to be more of a roughneck,
Wait,
a little bit of what have you.
reverse.
Okay, hold on.
I gotta laugh. Okay, for starters, I will say, I feel like, I guess depending on the person again, but nowadays some people just fuck for sport, if that
Literally.
makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a hobby, it looks like. That's where I feel like a lot of the intimacy is lost at. Like for me, like I explained, it's patience. That's key. I mean, it does take time to build until you get there, and then that's when you have that moment. But that's what is happening nowadays. A lot of people are just fucking for sport. They're losing that, connecting part to it.
When did that change?
I can't say when that changed. I really can't say when that changed. I'm not the one to put the stamp on that. I just feel like with time, things do change. Nothing lasts forever.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes that plays a big part in it. But if we can put back into it what's missing and try to, start from scratch again and build that up, then it can happen. But everyone is different nowadays. Everyone is different in how they do their thing. I can't really say, okay, this is how it should be done. This is how you should, Everyone is different in how they do it. It's more so, what are you looking for out of it? What are you trying to get out of it? You just trying to rub one out and keep it pushing, or are you trying to really, build and bond with that person in the moment? Some people do that in the moment and get off on it and be fine. Some people do it, like I said, just to rub one out and keep it pushing. And some people do it because that's what they like doing. You have your nymphs and you have your people who get, so it all depends.
What, Auntie?
What do I say?
What do you say?
to that?
Yes. What do you say to that?
The question of the day: Is it intimate to use a condom?
Where
Is
you
it
go?
intimate to use a condom?
I never thought about it like that.
Exactly.
Me neither.
I never thought about it
My
like
main
that.
point was, what is considered intimacy? My main point was, if you're having a casual relationship with somebody,
Then you're gonna be more inclined to use a condom.
you're gonna be more inclined to use a condom. Okay.
So this is the part where you talking about the rubbing the
But we wanna
penis,
rub body parts
rubbing the
before
penis on the clit.
Right. But
part.
is that not intimate?
Is it intimate or is it foreplay? Cause to me it's a
It's
difference
foreplay,
also.
But is it intimate if we skin to skin? That's still, you still on my skin. I'm scared.
I mean, it is intimate because that is in your intimate parts.
Okay, all right.
When you think about it, especially, yeah.
Are we more because are we using the condoms with people that we might as well just?
I mean, so nowadays I don't know what these fools doing, but I know from my personal experience, I would be more inclined to not use a condom with somebody I have a certain affinity and intimacy with, compared to somebody who I'm just trying to tap and who I'm just trying to beat that box up for a little bit. So I'm not gonna be as touchy feely with quote unquote, pardon my language, a fuck buddy compared to somebody who I have a certain energy and certain type of feelings for. Did that make sense?
I get exactly
That
what you're
makes sense.
saying.
But that's
Yeah.
what I want to know. When is
I get exactly what you're saying.
But I mean, is the lack of intimacy due to traumatized childhoods, or it's just the society we live in where it doesn't really promote intimacy? It promotes
Well, that's what I'm saying.
more casual sex.
That's what I'm saying. Are we being intimate if we're using condoms?
Nah, I mean in that case you probably could say no.
Right.
But then again, I don't know. Some people are different. Some people just feel comfortable
With that, 'cause they
with,
don't wanna
with the
do
I
rubber.
was gonna see. It's hard to say. You got people comfortable with four or five people in their bedroom, so
It depends on the comfort of the individual and the person. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
And then who's
it's
comfortable?
it's the person's prerogative.
And then who's comfortable? Is what if I'm not comfortable? That's what I'm saying. That's how we gonna get to this intimate moment.
But then again, you have to let the person know. But that's when
In the
I
middle
feel
of it?
Yep, that's when the do's and the don'ts come out.
I
Because
feel
we don't
intimacy
know.
comes with communication. So it's kind of like, when the communication is right between you and that person, the intimacy is going to be there. It's going to be enhanced. Compared to like, if the communication not right, but y'all just fucking just to be like y'all just fucking.
Y'all see, I have a point, right? 'Cause
You do have a point.
if you just fucking,
I thought you was tweaking at first, but you got a point. You got a point. You got a point. It's a valid point. But what do we do about it?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know, cause I'm left like,
Cause I mean I
I'm
like
gonna say, no, don't do that.
cause it's kind of like I do want to, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, what if I want to rub the head on top of the clit and then I throw the condom on?
That's exactly what usually happens. That's what I'm trying to say.
You
Like,
know?
isn't that an intimate thing? Is it not?
Some people might say yeah, but other people might just look at it like, nah, I'm just trying to get you wet. I'm trying to get hard.
Yeah,
And
that
then,
too.
you know what I mean? I'm trying to
true.
just,
What is skin to skin?
That's true.
but not everybody might think like that. Some people might look at it as intimate. And some guys who, okay, I'm just trying to rub this, you know what I
And
mean?
then, like, what if, that's what I'm saying. When the roles are, it's kind of funny because now you feel like it's okay, and I'm like, man, we only over here just doing this. And you go,
So,
let me stick it in real quick. Wait a minute, we not even.
but you know what? A lot of dudes hard slick because they'll go ahead and I've done that before where I've rubbed the, you know what I mean? I've you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, let me just stick it in for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
30, what? No, 30, and then 30 seconds end up
Exactly.
being like 45 minutes later, and you just bombing the vagina. You know? Whoa,
That's it.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I mean, this is
But-
where we
That's
gonna.
okay.
This is where you gonna have. That's what I'm saying.
so on that note, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, we have
this
to
is- we-
reevaluate.
We had to reevaluate this. This conversation is not over. It is to be continued. Intimacy
Yes, it does.
versus sex. This is no right or wrong answer.